IFA is an indigenous ancient African binary knowledge system, and it can teach us a lot about AI, artificial intelligence in general. AI is usually presented as a disruptive innovation, which it is, particularly in the fields of decision making and learning. But indigenous systems such as the African IFA system provide an alternative decolonial lens through which to understand AI computation and its impact on society. Artificial intelligence is often described as new, Western, and unprecedented. But what if its underlying logic, that is, binary code, probabilistic reasoning, and decision-making models, have been around for centuries, hidden in plain sight within African knowledge systems? IFA, an indigenous knowledge system from West Africa, Yoruba in origin, operates with an uncanny resemblance to modern-day AI. It uses binary code, an 8-bit structure, and a vast oral corpus to generate predictive insights. Despite this, it is rarely acknowledged in the broader discourse around technology and computation. IFA embeds community participation, interpretive plurality, and moral responsibility in its very process of decision-making. Modern AI can learn from this. There is no algorithm in IFA without interpretation, no output in IFA without context. The model demands human wisdom, not blind automation. I actually came across Olulonga's book when I was researching for my own book called Misinformation Matters. I was researching about computation, algorithms. So I came across a presentation that talked about the Chinese I Ching divination system, and it also mentioned the IFA system as a binary system. That was the first time I'd ever heard about the IFA African system as being a binary system. So one thing led to another, and I came across Olulonga's book. The book was just about 50 pages, a tiny book, but it contained a lot. It was revolutionary. I mean, Olulonga basically traced the concepts of computer science, 6 concepts I think it was, and then showed that the IFA divination system contains all these elements centuries before computer science was actually founded. And some of the elements that he mentioned were the binary bit, representation of basic characters, coding, Boolean algebra and logic, computer memory organization, and addressing matrices. So it was really interesting because Olulonga was educated in the West, in University of Ibadan in the US, and also in Australia, where he got his PhD at Ohio State University. He was actually the first professor of computer science in Nigeria, and some say in Black Africa. So I mean, it's his work. That little book, 50 pages, is revolutionary and so important and relevant today in the age of AI.